Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Episode 11 of A Day in the Life of a Cowboy Fan. And we lost. Yeah, season's over. The Green Bay Packers killed us. And I am 1,000% surprised because I thought we was gonna win. I thought we was gonna win. But before we get into that, first things first. It's not Dak Prescott's fault. It's not Mike McCarthy's fault. It's not Jerry Jones' fault. You know? The feelings that all Cowboy fans are feeling right now is none of their faults. It's our fault because we let them reel us back in, right? So you may be asking, what do you mean by that, right? So first and foremost, I'm a die-hard Cowboy fan, die-hard. But I pride myself on being a realist fan, a non-delusional Cowboy fan. Because you got to think about it. In every fan base, you have a group of fans who are delusional. And you got a group of fans, realists. They know who their team is, what they're capable of, and if a Super Bowl is realistic. So I pride myself on that. And this whole season, I knew it. I said, yo, nah, we're not clicking. Nah, this ain't the team. We're good, but I just don't foresee it, especially after the 49ers game. But then this is why it's my fault for the way I'm feeling. Not because we lost, not because Jordan Love looked like Aaron Rodgers, not because the Cowboy killer Aaron Jones had 3 touchdowns on us. It's because I let them reel me back in. Right? I knew we weren't capable of getting it done, especially after that 49ers game. And then we started playing powder puff cupcake teams and we started putting in work. So the Cowboys slowly was reeling me in. I'm like, ooh, we killed them. Ooh, CD doing good. Ooh, Micah Parsons. Ooh, 9 all pros. They was reeling me in. And I'm telling you, up to that 49ers game, I wasn't hearing it. Up after that 49ers game, the feelings I'm feeling now, I was feeling then. And I should have kept those feelings. But the Cowboys, they reeled me in. We were beating up on bad teams. It is what it is. I told you, I pride myself on being a realist, and I got away from my original and authentic thoughts. This we don't have it yet. So with Dak Prescott killing these easy teams, with CeeDee Lamb going crazy, and the defense looking tremendous, they reeled me back in. And to top it off, the cherry on top was us getting that second seed. They had me. Delusional I was. So going into the Packers game, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought it was sweet. I thought we had them. Because I'll be honest with you, I wasn't familiar with the Packers whatsoever. I just knew the Packers lost their starting quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, future Hall of Fame. That's all I knew. They lost the head of the dragon, right? I only knew that they started out the season looking bad. Those are the only thoughts I had about the Packers. They don't got Aaron Rodgers no more, and they started off like 2-5. So going into the playoffs, I'm like, yo, if we play anybody, I want the Packers. They ain't got Aaron Rodgers no more. It should be easy, right? And like I said, I didn't watch not one Packers game all season. I just had those thoughts in the back of my mind. I was sipping on the Cowboy front runner Super Bowl Kool-Aid, and I was feeling good. Now, I did watch some Rams games. We did play against the Rams, so I knew what the Rams was capable of. Me knowing what the Rams are capable of, and what the Packers, who I thought were capable of, not winning without their star Aaron Rodgers, I said, give us the Packers, right? So I was ignorant to it all. Me drinking the delusional Kool-Aid, getting away from my realist ways, and thinking that the Packers don't got it because they ain't got Aaron Rodgers. I was on cloud nine, excited, and they killed us. So no, it's not Dak's fault. Mike McCarthy, Jerry Jones, it's our fault because we let the Cowboys reel us in. It's like that triangle. I don't know if you ever seen it. It's season starts, we kill every team heading into the playoffs. They let us down, and then they just let us down. So we're on top of the triangle. We're on our way down to season starting. We gotta go through the off season and everything. Free agents draft. Bam, season starts. Right now we're on top of the triangle. They let us down, and just to get into the game, like it was bad from the beginning. Actually, the first two plays, I said, we got a shot. Because they ran the ball 2 straight times and we was in the backfield. I think on second down, DeMarcus Lawrence took their left tackle and drove him into the backfield. Aaron Jones ran into his own tackle and we tackled him for a loss. It was 3rd and long. We got off the field. But DeRon Bland got called for a DPI, defensive pass interference. They got a first down. After that, game was over. After that, they were unstoppable. All because DeRon Bland had that 3rd down flag, kept their drive going. They steamrolled down the field. Aaron Jones had his first of 3 touchdowns, and it was over. You couldn't stop him since then. I got the stat on my phone. It was like they punted the ball twice in the whole game. For their first 7 drives, they had 6 touchdowns. So the first thing I want to talk about is the defense. Dan Quinn was horrible. To be honest with you, Dan Quinn, in this, the truth hurts. And me telling the truth isn't a bad thing. It's already over. The game is over. We lost. The truth is, Dan Quinn has been horrible for the second half of the season, especially last night. Everybody is saying Mike McCarthy has been bad. Dan Quinn has been bad since Seattle. And last night, me personally, you can comment below. I think he checked out because he's going to get his head coaching job. He had 4 teams interested in him. He checked out. There's no way in the world Dan Quinn was dedicating himself and his time to the game last night. We've been playing man coverage all year, getting pressure on the quarterback. Tell me why we were dropping back in zone. We never do that. We play man and get pressure on the quarterback. Tell me why on 3rd and long, Micah Parsons was dropping back in coverage. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You, the Cowboy fan or any fan, let me know what I missed. Because I'm not a coach. I'm not a scout. I'm just a die-hard fan. And for us to play man all year, and then in the playoffs, you're playing zone, you're dropping back your best pass rusher in coverage, you checked out. So, number 1 on the list of why we lost, Dan Quinn. Checked out. To be honest with you, Dan Quinn has been great for us for these past 3 years. He can go. He can go. Go ahead and get your head coaching job opportunity. Again, truth hurts. But the truth isn't bad. It is what it is. The fact that he checked out last night and he has been worse than McCarthy for the second half of the season, he can go get his money at a head coaching job. Right next, Mike McCarthy. Brother, you can't run on 1st and 2nd down and put us behind the sticks on 3rd and long, and the whole world knows we're passing the ball now. You can't go run pass every series. You got away from that sequence of plays prior to the playoffs, and we look fantastic. For some reason, you go back to your old ways and have these predictable run sequences. Run, pass. All right, of course you're passing now 3rd and long. Get my pass rushers on them. Get them. I don't know what Mike McCarthy was thinking. To be honest with you, he had no juice. It's a shame when people part of the Cowboy organization that's not in the coaching staff, current coaching staff, or in that locker room, don't have juice. You got former players, former coaches, fans with more juice than the coaches. They care about the game more than it seems than the coaches. Perfect examples. Jimmy Johnson, halftime show. Jimmy Johnson looked like he was going to rip somebody's head off at halftime. Everybody thought he was playing. No, that was straight passion. That was the speech that the team needed. And I guarantee you Mike McCarthy didn't give out that speech. Y'all playing, he said he couldn't say what he really wanted to say. But that passion was there. I wish Mike McCarthy had that passion. He was hot. He was mad because there was some BS out there. Michael Irvin, Hall of Fame wide receiver, Dallas Cowboy great. I don't know if you've seen his little video after the game. He's hot. That was unacceptable what was out there in the field. At the end of his video, everybody has to go. Again, truth hurts. It's time to go. Everybody got to go. I agree with Michael Irvin. From Mike McCarthy, I don't care about 3 straight 12-win seasons. They all resulted in the same thing. First or second round playoff loss. What do those 12 seasons? They don't mean anything. The only thing that matters is when the regular season is over, the playoffs start, everybody starts 0-0. Those 12 wins don't mean nothing. That second season obviously didn't mean nothing. That home field advantage didn't mean anything because we lost. And I've said it in multiple videos, maybe podcast episode number 7, 8, I forget, you can check. That 5th seed might be better than that 2nd seed. That 2nd seed might have been fool's gold because it's all about matchups, which is the reason why I thought we matched up against the Packers better than the Rams, why I wanted the Packers initially out of straight ignorance. But that 5th seed, we're playing a Tampa Bay team who hasn't been really good without Tom Brady. That's why I was thinking like, maybe that 5th seed was the way to go over home field advantage versus a now that I know really dangerous Packers squad or dangerous Rams squad. So Michael Irvin said, everybody got to go. I'm on boat with you. Mike McCarthy can go. Dak, I'm sorry you had a great season. Obviously, he's not going to go anywhere, but if you can't get the job done, again, the truth hurts. It is what it is. You know what's crazy? One of our rivals, because the 49ers is really our rival, but one of our rival team, the Eagles, their fans get hate because of the way they are. People say, Eagle fans, they're terrible because they run players out of the city. Whether it's basketball or football, they ran out Carson Wentz, they ran out Ben Simmons, they ran out coaches, and they get a bad rep for that. No. If you can't get the job done, you got to go. And sometimes I wish our Cowboys franchise was the same way. If you can't get the job done, you got to go. Mike McCarthy, you can get the job done. The regular season means nothing. We still don't have any Super Bowls. It's been 28, 29 years. If you can't get the job done, truth hurts. If you can't get it done, you got to go. Dak, this is your 8th season. You had some tremendous regular seasons for us. But we don't get a trophy for the regular season. If you can't get the job done, just like how the Eagles did with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is going to win MVP that year. You got to go. There's not too many safe players on our team that I won't give that treatment to. I'm not giving that treatment to Micah Parsons. If you have a down year, you have a down year. I know who Micah Parsons is. CeeDee Lamb. If you get clamped a couple games, have a couple drops, it is what it is. I know you're a true baller, though. You're not getting that treatment. Zach Martin, you're not getting that treatment. Everybody else? If you can't get the job done, you got to go. Right? So, Jimmy Johnson, heck of a speech halftime. Michael Irvin, heck of a video after the game. You got players like Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith was like, defense, what are y'all doing? Did y'all leave y'all brains somewhere else? Because it's dang sure wasn't at the game last night. And he said he's a Dak Prescott fan, but you can't get the job done. So maybe it's time to rebuild. Again, I'm going to keep reiterating this. The truth hurts. But it is what it is. I'm a diehard fan. If we get rid of McCarthy or we don't, I'm rooting for whoever that head coach is. If we get rid of Dak or we don't. I'm rooting for our QB1. But yo, we're as a Cowboy franchise, we get cheese for a reason because the Dallas Cowboys give Cowboy fans hope year after year after year, and they beat up on bad teams and they get us excited. And usually I'm not part of that bunch because I pride myself on being a realist fan. But you know, when things are rolling, you're like, all right, I'm repping my squad. Forget it, we're gonna rep them, and they let us down. I don't know what to say. I know I'm still a Cowboy fan. I'm still riding for mine. I know I was 1,000% wrong with thinking the Packers was sweet. But where do we go from here? Hell, and by the way, I'm cool. I'm chilling because I got that delusionalness out of me. We had to get beat up in 2 quarters, down by 30 to snap back to reality. But I'm cool because I saw it coming. I saw it coming prior to us starting beating up on bad teams. I saw it coming, and us getting that second seed, I was gone. My brain wasn't there. I said, "Yo, we got this." Right? So I'm cool. But if you want my honest opinion, I scrap it all because there's not any small fix anymore. These coaches and players simply can't get it done. They can get it done in the regular season, but that means nothing, yo. Straight up. This regular season means nothing. If we can't get it in the postseason, they got to go. I'm on some Philadelphia Eagles fans type of energy. If you can't get the job done, get out of town. So I'll be cool with Mike McCarthy getting cut. Whatever happens with Dak, whether we keep our QB1 or we give maybe Trey Lance a spot, give him a shot, or we draft somebody. I don't know, but to be honest with you, this isn't a small fix. I saw an analogy on Twitter where Jerry Jones does this every offseason. He just puts band-aids on small things to stop the bleeding. Where no, brother, we don't need band-aids anymore. We need surgery. That's the point where we're at. It's been 28 years. No more band-aids, brother. Go get surgery. Fix that thing up. So, I mean, shout out to the Packers. Again, out of ignorance, I thought y'all was sweet. Losing Aaron Rodgers, I thought y'all was sweet. And I was sadly mistaken. I still think that the favorites is the Ravens versus the 49ers, and I think Ravens won the first matchup. It's hard to beat the team twice. I think the 49ers probably still win the Super Bowl, but last night was bad. I don't want to hear about no stats. One of my homeboys texted me like, yo, Dak had a good game, though. Besides those 2 picks, he had 400, 3 touchdowns. I said, listen, those was garbage time stats. Again, I'm back to my realist ways. The delusional Cowboy fan is gone, and I'm not ever going back to that. Dak stunk it up. Whether it was the play, no, Dak stunk it up. Those picks, unacceptable. You throwing 2 pick sixes? What they call Jair Alexander down? Nah. Don't talk about no 400 yards. Don't talk about no 3 touchdowns. I don't hear nothing. Nobody played good. I don't care if Jake Ferguson had 3 touchdowns. I don't care if CD went over 100. Doesn't matter. We didn't get the job done. Defense, nobody. I'm sitting out here talking about, yo, Micah Parsons got disrespected. He should have been first team All-Pro. Who said that? Why would you say that? I'm talking to you. Yeah, me. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Everything, it all happens every year. We get to the playoffs, we choke. So to be honest with you, I'm cool first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? I got a parlay for the game tonight. I'm chilling. Because I saw it come. Like I said, I'm back to my realist ways. But the truth hurts. But, me, in my own personal opinion, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Mike McCarthy has done a great job in the regular season. I'm not here for regular season awards. We need to go ahead and get one of them young guns. Sean McVays. Them young coaches that, got some crazy offenses. We need to get one of those coaches. If we got to start over at the QB1 position, which I doubt we'll do because, like I said, Dak is a good quarterback. He just disappears in the playoffs, brother. I'm cool with giving. Y'all might not like this. I'll give Trey Lance a shot if you want to move forward with a new quarterback. But if not, if Dak comes back with a new head coach, it is what it is. They don't listen to us anyway. Dan Quinn, he can go get his head coaching job. Go get your bread somewhere else. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, day in life for Cowboy fan is rough. It's rough. But before we get out of here, let's talk about these playoff games tonight. First game at 4:30. You have that's the Bills, right? The Bills versus the Steelers. I got the Bills easy. The spread is 10. I'm taking that. Minus 10 Bills. I think the Bills make it to the conference championship versus the Ravens. I think the Bills beat the Chiefs next round because they're going to be home and it's time for revenge for Josh Allen. And I think that Ravens and Bills game is going to be a tough matchup. The Bills probably could get the Ravens, but I'm still going to go Ravens. And then you got the Eagles versus Bucks. That's a tough game because the Eagles should easily win, but they've been looking bad lately. But who am I to talk about a team looking bad? Ultimately, if the Eagles stick to the run game, they'll win. Which I think they have no choice but to stick to the run game because A.J. Brown's not playing. So I think the Eagles actually wins that game. They have the Lions next round. I think the Lions will edge them out because the Lions looked good last night. And I think that the 49ers will play the Packers. I think they'll win. I think the Packers will fight for at least 2-3 quarters. But the 49ers, that roster is crazy. So I have the 49ers versus the Lions in the NFC Championship game. The Lions could upset the 49ers. But ultimately, according to my parlay, I still had the 49ers and the Ravens coming out of each conference. And ultimately, according to my parlay, I still have the 49ers winning it all because it's hard to beat a team twice and they got to get their lick back. So I think Super Bowl is going to be Ravens versus 49ers and 49ers win it all. That's it for episode 11. Comment below if you're a Cowboy fan, your thoughts. Like I said, man, the truth hurts, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion. We should have saw this coming. It is what it is. I'm not going to say it's always next year because until I'm 100% confident in my squad, I'm just going to take it week by week. So comment below your thoughts. Go ahead and drop a like on the video and subscribe if you have not. This is episode 11, and I'll see you guys next time.